Another reason why I love my job. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, an actor accepted an iconic role. Anthony Daniels went on to become part of movie history. He is here to talk about it. But first, watch this.
I am C-3P0, human-cyborg relations.
He's a beloved droid.
I'm going to regret this.
Who just wants to help.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
We first met C-3PO in 1977's Star Wars: A New Hope, and his character returning for 9 more Star Wars films over the next 4 decades.
Bless my circuits, I'm so pleased to see you both.
British actor Anthony Daniels is the man behind the medal.
Goodness, it is I, C-3PO. You probably don't recognize me because of the red arm.
And he has the distinction of being the only actor to work on every film within the Star Wars movie galaxy.
You have been a real friend, Artu. My best one, in fact.
Oh, God, isn't that touching?
Did you hear it? I know. Watching you watch this, sir, is
I don't watch them very often, so for me it's a real refresher course.
But you know all the lines.
Some of it really comes back to me, some of the iconic lines, you know, especially the one about getting through an asteroid field, which gave Harrison Ford the best line in the movie, of course, never tell me the odds. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, the latest film is Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and you've written about your journey, I Am C-3P0, the inside story. Anthony Daniels, it is a pleasure and an honor to meet you.
It's lovely for me because I guess some of you were around the first time the film came out.
Well, one of us
yeah,
was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But we've all seen it.
You've all seen it because now, when we first made it, really digital had barely existed, videotape, etc. Now it's coming out on through the ether, downloads, and also on Blu-ray. But you know, this sort of story of Star Wars is not just about the movies, it's about the rise in the electronic media that we love, including this wonderful battle.
You love our
Whoever did
graphics
this,
department
congratulations.
does amazing. Now, you were actually hesitant at first to take this role.
I wasn't hesitant. I just said, what? No.
Why?
Well, yeah, I was a very serious actor. Oh, yes. 3 years at drama school, big investment, and Shakespeare and, you know, generally, like, being important. And then the story, you know, came up, this robot in a science fiction movie. Why would I do that? Spend all this time to have my face covered up. I didn't like science fiction either. Boy, was I wrong. Look at me now. I find that this is the zenith, isn't it? The Today Show in New York.
Well, we'd like to think so.
With some of the greatest fans on this planet. Now, Jill.
Now we're going to get weird.
I have not seen Star Wars, and it was the first thing I told you when we met in the green room. However, another woman, Christine, your wife, who didn't see Star Wars 20 years ago, who is here today, they actually met in a gym, and she had never seen Star Wars when they met.
Christine, is that true?
That's true. That's true.
Oh.
How embarrassing can this get? You know?
So you made her watch it on the first date?
No. You're kidding. Wouldn't have had a second date if that had been the way. No, she eventually eventually we watched a video and said, that's me. The great thing about video and all these electronic things, you can whiz through the bits that you're not in.
Right.
There you go.
You don't have to watch it.
It's your own special movie.
Exactly.
You know, in The Rise of Skywalker, it almost seemed like they were going to kill off C-3PO. Were you okay with that? I mean,
I will tell you the line in the movie, which people can see. The great thing about video is you can actually, in the movie, especially The Rise of Skywalker, boy, does it zip by in the movie theatre. Sure. Whiz bang. Now you can actually pause for a while and go, ooh, let's see that again, or let's just study that. But there is a line where 3PO just suddenly looks at everybody and Poe says, what are you doing? He says, taking one last look, sir, at my friends. Oh, I was actually quite upset on the set. And then I watched it in the trailer. Oh, that's really sad. Of course, everybody thought I was going to die.
Sure.
But J.J. was not. J.J. Abrams was not. That's what J.J. said.
Really quickly here, Anthony, what is it about this franchise that has stood the test of time? Why has it managed to endure through generations?
It came, partly the digital was there that you could do repeat viewings, but partly George Lucas's original story was based on such a mind full of history and the history of storytelling. And the story, many people think, is about the story of good versus evil father and son. It's actually the story of a gold robot.
Yeah,
And this
that's
is
what
very important.
everybody else is just superfluous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're co-stars. But the fact is, from the very first one, 1977, the technology was not that great. And you look at it, The Rise of Skywalker now, and it's digital, but it's still, they all hold up.
They do. But in The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of it is not digital. We had sets that were absolutely breathtaking. I stood there like a dummy walking in, going, wow, a bit like when I saw the screen behind me. It's like, how do you do this? And we have such a skilled crew that can actually create out of polystyrene and plastic and wood and whatever. Utter magic. And then there's the digital side, then there's the acting, and then there's 3PO.
And there's Antonio Daniels.
Cool.
The Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, available on digital March 17th and Blu-ray March 31st. We're right back. Thank you so much.